becomes fat, print the legend. You know? So Jill's here. This is Keith Sprague. Keith is our realtor. He sold us our apartment. He is a good friend of Barbara's, and also served as in the Israeli army for about 12 years. Isn't it? 12 years. So he's an old dirt about the side. He's an old good dirt.
And unfortunately, it was not Jill forever.
This is Joy Rosenbaum, Paul Rosenbaum. Here's PR Paul.
Nice Jewish girl.
Right. There's a theme developing here.
Paul is the PR Paul I met when we did Hollywood Nights together when I first came out. It's 1979. No, 70. No, 78. 79. I came out in 79.
So long ago.
Paul and I were in Hollywood Nights together, and we've been friends ever since. This is his wife Joy, his much better half. And they just got back from Asia and the beach, and they a Fire Island, so they flew in there today.
They're bi-coastal.
They're bi-coastal also. This is Maurice. Maurice and I go back to about 1977, 78. We were comics together. He is the craziest sick comic that I know, but with a great heart. And he's always been with me. We've always been brothers together there.
That's right,
man. And he knows how to accost someone on the street on the way in here. Came up and grabbed me.
Rick Newman, of course, started Catch a Rising Star, which was smart enough never to have me on stage. But Rick has been a dear friend of mine for many, many years. In fact, we're working together on Saturday night. We're doing Celebrity Autobiography, and Rick is producing that. And he's a dear, dear friend for many years. In fact, when Barbara first met me, Barbara came out, Barbara and I were first dating. Rick just got divorced, and he needed a place to stay. And he stayed at Barbara's apartment. And I don't think he even knew Barbara.
Oh, we went to Europe.
Well, we went to Europe, that's what it was. We went to Europe, and Rick stayed at Barbara's apartment.
On James Street?
This is on West 12th Street.
Yeah.
On West 12th Street. Many years ago. Rick Newman, his wife Chrissy, who is on a non-gluten diet.
There we go.
Here's a way to go. Paul, Joe DiVincenzo. Joe D. I met Joe D, I think in like 1989, maybe 1990. Joe was working as a vice president of TWA back then.
No, 88.
88? I worked with, he was with TWA back then, and I was doing something at Trump Plaza. Joe was hosting some promotion with TWA. Joe's a Philly guy, big Philly guy. And then Alice Cooper was there with me, and we became friends, and Joe would get Barbara and I and Phoebe, our old dog. Joe would pull strings at TWA.
Phoebe! I remember Phoebe. Good times. Absolutely.
So Joe would pull strings at TWA. If we wanted to go somewhere, we'd call you up the day before. We'd get the 6 months in advance the ticket, and then he'd upgrade us to first class. So we'd go all the way, and now you know why TWA.
In other words, ladies and gentlemen, this is right here.
So we had to stop at TWA, and it went under. He's the guy to do it. Bob Costley. Well, I'll come back. I'll come back.
The best for last. Not to take anything away.
I actually met coming out of Kansas City, Atlantic City one time. Bob was broadcasting a game, an NBC game of the week.
When did they put a franchise in Atlantic City?
No, but it was Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
I came to Philadelphia, I was taking batting practice. I came to took batting practice, and Bob was doing the game upstairs. He was about to do that game, so we started talking, and we became friendly. What year was that? It was about 19. What did you do later?
80, it was 87, probably 88.
Okay, so 88, 87, and we become, this is, I always say that if everyone in this country did their job as well as Senor Costas here, we'd be living in a much better place. Cameron